Hello Sonoma County, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we are going to talk about one of the most desirable neighborhoods in all of Santa Rosa, California. Santa Rosa is the biggest city of Sonoma County and it's got some great little areas, but this one neighborhood tops the charts when it comes to shopping, food, amenities, the houses, the views. It's really got it all, and it definitely shows when we have clients moving into the area and they are constantly asking, what is there to know about Bennett Valley? I hear it's a great place to live. So we're gonna dive into all things Bennett Valley neighborhood of Santa Rosa today and kind of show you why you might love to live there too. But before we get into that, I'm Morgan DeVincenzi. I'm with Sullivan Group Real Estate here in Sonoma County, and we help people move into, out of, and all around Sonoma County every year. So if you are thinking of making a move, targeting Santa Rosa as your area and trying to find the right neighborhood, maybe Bennett Valley is the right neighborhood for you. We would love to help. Tap the bell so you can be notified when we release more helpful info on all things Sonoma County. Click subscribe so you know when our next videos are going to be released, and comment below. We love to hear from you. We want to know what you want to hear, what you want to find in your next neighborhood, and we'll make a video about a neighborhood that matches what you're looking for. Wouldn't that be helpful? All right, let's dive into all things Bennett Valley and Santa Rosa. First up, where is Bennett Valley? So Santa Rosa is the largest and most central city in Sonoma County, and we kind of break up Santa Rosa into 4 quadrants. We got Highway 12 that runs east to west, and Highway 101 that runs north to south, just like this through Santa Rosa. And Bennett Valley is in the southeast quadrant here of the city, and so it has wonderful transportation, easy access to Highway 12, easy access to Highway 101, so you can get to pretty much anywhere you need pretty quickly from Bennett Valley. You got about a 50-mile commute to the Golden Gate Bridge, so you can expect about an hour into the city or into Oakland. You are about 20 minutes from the Sonoma County Airport, which is pretty sweet. You are about 10 minutes into downtown Santa Rosa, so you are in a great location in Bennett Valley, but the best part about Bennett Valley is you don't necessarily have to leave that little area because you kind of got it all right there. So we'll dive into a little bit more of that now. All right, we'll talk things to do in Bennett Valley. First up, shopping. There are a few different shopping centers scattered throughout the Bennett Valley area, and the most prominent and largest shopping center is the Montgomery Village Shopping Center. We've actually had another video about Montgomery Village Shopping Center in depth that we highly recommend you watch if you're kind of targeting this Bennett Valley neighborhood. We'll link that below. But Montgomery Village is this beautiful open air shopping center, and it just kind of goes on for blocks. There's everything from like your big grocery store to local little shops. You got some art stores, you got some international, I mean, we even got like a Lululemon in there. You got your banks, it's a one-stop shop for just about everything. Plus it's got great restaurants, there's a bookstore, there's spas. You really could have a really fun day or really fun afternoon cruising around Montgomery Village and really not run out of places to go, things to see, and plenty of fun stuff to buy. Next up, we have the Bennett Valley Golf Course. The Bennett Valley Golf Course opened its doors in 1969 and has been a staple in Santa Rosa and especially in Bennett Valley since. It is an 18-hole golf course and said to be one of the best maintained golf courses in this entire area, which that says a lot. It also has artificial and real grass practice areas and putting greens, and then the Iron and Vine restaurant and bar was just totally revamped, and it is so cool. I cannot wait to go check it out and enjoy some summer afternoons on their great patio. It's a full restaurant and bar. They got great food, great wine list. Of course, we're in Sonoma County. They also do like music and trivia on the weekends or evenings. So really fun place to go, whether you're into golf or not. It's a really great restaurant and location, and you'll enjoy the golf course and hill views for sure. Next up is hiking. Bennett Valley butts right up to 2 different parks. We have Spring Lake Regional Park and ANNADEL State Park, and between the two, it is just endless, the activities and adventures to be had. So Spring Lake regional park is about 320 acres. You have a 72-acre lake and a 3-acre swimming lagoon. You have picnic areas, trails for biking, hiking, walking. It's just a really great place to go. There's tennis courts, there's kids play areas, so it's a really wonderful area in the Bennett Valley neighborhoods that everybody can kind of use as a central hub for outdoors. ANNADEL kind of kicks it up a notch. This is over 5,900 acres of beautiful rolling hills of trails. A lot of people love to bring their, trail bikes, like the bicycles out there with those big beefy tires, and they haul. I mean, it is one of those things. I've had clients that specifically are like, I want to live in Bennett Valley because I want to be in walking distance or bike riding distance to pop right into ANNADEL State Park. It's beautiful, and then there's also, annually, it is one of the most beautiful areas if you're into wildflowers and those kinds of views. Oh my gosh, the wildflowers that bloom in those fields are just absolutely something to see. Of course, we have a couple neighborhood wineries and tap rooms that I'd love to refer for anybody kind of checking out that area. Like I said, it's kind of got a little bit of everything in Bennett Valley, so you don't necessarily have to leave and go downtown if you're looking to just grab a beer, grab a glass of wine, or go out to dinner. So some of our favorite wineries and tap rooms, first off is Matanzas Creek Winery. It is so stunning. The wines are amazing first and foremost, that's important, but the grounds are really something to take in. So as you drive into Matanzas Creek, you drive through these huge fields of lavender, and you can smell it, and the views are beautiful. I mean, the purple fields are just like absolutely stunning. And as you get in, they have other olive trees and other perennials that just, you're really gonna enjoy the views. And then the tasting room kind of in the back and up top, you get to take in the views from the tasting room, and the tasting room is a kind of woodsy feeling, and it's really beautiful. They have events, they have, of course, a wine membership, and you can kind of take advantage of their member events if you end up going that route, and definitely a great place to venture over to. Then we have JUNCTURE Taproom. JUNCTURE Taproom is kind of more centrally located in Bennett Valley towards Highway 12, and it is a great place. It's got an indoor area, it's got an upstairs kind of event space if you wanted a private space, and then it's got this huge outdoor patio area, and they do music, they do events, they do trivia, they kind of just bring the community together. They have a ton of beers, of course it's a tap room, but they also have a really good wine list. So kind of the best of both worlds there. And then they have some small bites and food. And then the last one I'd love to mention is Trail House. Trail House is definitely central Bennett Valley, and the Trail House kind of double sides as half of it is a bike shop and repair shop for your bicycles to go trail riding in ANNADEL State Park, most likely. And then the other side of it is they wanted it to be a place for people, the riders, to come in once they're done. Maybe they get their bike tuned up before they head out, and then they come back and they enjoy a beer, they grab a sandwich or salad, and they're tired, they're worn down, but they get to reward themselves with a little treat and be surrounded by like-minded people. It's a really fun area. The vibe in there is so cool and laid back. I've definitely enjoyed some afternoons. I don't necessarily go trail riding. I think that's a little too adventurous for me, to be honest. But the Trail House is definitely right up my alley. So a really fun place, and if you're into trail riding and moving into the area, that could be a really fun place to meet some friends. A couple Bennett Valley restaurants to note. So Montgomery Village, a few of the other shopping centers, and then just restaurants scattered about. You're gonna have a little bit of everything, all different kinds of food. So one of our favorite places in Montgomery Village is MONTI'S. MONTI'S is a little bit higher end Mediterranean cuisine, excuse me. You're gonna have everything from beautiful cheese plates to sandwiches, salads, and then full entrees. They have a great bar, a really extensive wine list, a patio outside, and a really warm, cozy inside area right in the center of Montgomery Village. And I've been there more times than I should probably admit, and I've never had anything negative about the experience. It is just like one of the best places you'll probably ever go in all of Sonoma County. I would even venture to say that. One of the next places that is kind of a Sonoma County staple is Mary's Pizza Shack. Mary's Pizza Shack, a little bit more laid back. You got your pizza, salads, pastas. They got sandwiches and burgers. Actually, their burger's really good. I kind of forgot about their burger. Might have to check that out sometime. Anyway, it's a really casual place. They got a beer and wine list. You can pop in. You know, it's a great place for after kids sport games or just to grab a slice of pizza and a salad on a Saturday afternoon. After you've been playing at the park at Spring Lake, it's right across the street. Really family friendly, really casual, really consistent, great Italian food. Then one of the last places I'd love to mention is LEPE'S Taqueria. LEPE'S Taqueria is pretty centralized in Bennett Valley, and it is some of the best Mexican food. Oh my gosh, their burritos, their tacos, they got everything. Locally owned, wonderful family, and then in the more recent years, I don't remember exactly how long ago it's been, they added a full bar. And that's always exciting. And so they got this really fun like neighborhood bar vibe. So you can go in, sit at the bar, eat some food, or you can grab a drink while you're waiting on your food to go and take it home. And great local place, great people. You're always gonna have a good time there. All right, so if you're living in Bennett Valley, of course you need to know, what are the schools like? Well, good news for you. All the other amenities are great and so are the schools. So the schools in Bennett Valley are some of the most highly rated schools, not only in Santa Rosa, not only in Sonoma County, but all of the state of California. These schools have wonderful teachers, wonderful community support, wonderful parent involvement, high testing scores. I mean, it's kind of full-rounded. These are wonderful, wonderful schools to send your children to. There's multiple elementary schools. You got Herbert Slater Middle School, and then you have Montgomery High School, as well as the main high school right in Bennett Valley. So wonderful schools from start to finish to send your kids to, you know, reputable places for education. Okay. Let's talk housing in Bennett Valley. Obviously, if you're gonna be living there, you need a house. So there are so many different style neighborhoods in the greater area of Bennett Valley that I kind of like to break it into 5 of the main sub-neighborhoods of Bennett Valley. They each kind of have their own vibe. They're gonna have a little bit different price point, and I promise you one of them will be a good fit for you. So first we have the State Streets. So the State Streets are pretty close to Spring Lake Park, on more flat, lower streets as opposed to some of the hilltop neighborhoods. These are charming, vintage homes, super cute, kind of wide streets. They're on good sized lots. I would say these homes are probably averaging between 700, 750. Some of the larger homes, more updated, could definitely be like 8 to 900,000, but you know, kind of an average price point for a really great neighborhood and kind of a cozy neighborhood feel. And then we have Summerfield East. Summerfield Road is one of the main roads through Bennett Valley, and the ANNADEL State Park and Spring Lake Park sit right on the east side of the Summerfield Road. So Summerfield East neighborhood is, you're gonna get a little bit more of those hill homes, the access directly to Spring Lake and ANNADEL Park. And then these homes are gonna be a little bit larger, a little bit newer, not brand new, but they're kind of more custom build homes on larger lots. So these homes are probably gonna start averaging easily upward of $1 million, and some of them easily to about $2 million, but you get a lot for your money over there. All right, and then Fairway View Estates is a little bit further southeast in Bennett Valley, closer to the golf course, and this is a very quiet, kind of tucked away neighborhood with semi-custom homes on larger lots, and it's a little bit smaller community compared to some of the other ones, and you're definitely gonna find these kind of more, you know, stand out, beautiful homes, move-in ready. Again, probably upwards about $1 million. All right, and then we have Montgomery Village. We've talked about Montgomery Village as the shopping center, but there's also the Montgomery Village neighborhood just adjacent to that shopping center. So a lot of these homes are in walking distance to Montgomery Village Shopping Center. The homes are in kind of like the flat area of Bennett Valley, and you got these vintage homes, again similar to the state streets in a way. Vintage homes on larger lots, spacious backyards, you know, mature trees. I mean, people walking their dogs. It's a beautiful neighborhood, very family friendly, very cozy. And these homes are going to be probably between about 600 and 800,000 on average. All right, and then we have Holland Heights. Holland Heights is on the westmore side, I guess you could say, of Bennett Valley, and it's a little bit up in the hills, and it's actually not considered part of the city limit, so it has its own water district, and it doesn't really have any sidewalks, so you're gonna get a little bit more of that rural feel, but the homes are beautiful. Most of them have these gorgeous views. The homes are gonna be a little bit different because it's not so much of a cookie cutter neighborhood, whether they're these custom homes or vintage homes like some of the other neighborhoods. All of these homes are built up at different times for the most part, so you're going to have some unique neighborhood looks. And these homes kind of average about $1 million, upwards of $2 million for some of the homes with larger acreage or things like that. So what did you think of Bennett Valley? It's pretty cozy. You got just about everything you need. You got some great amenities. You got the indoors, the outdoors, the restaurants, the bars, the wine rooms, the great schools, beautiful home options. You can probably understand now why so many people, when they moved to Santa Rosa, at the top of their list is to check out Bennett Valley, and having homes ranging from around 600,000 up to multi-million-dollar homes. There's absolutely something for everybody to take advantage of everything that's included. So if you're thinking about making a move to Santa Rosa and you're thinking about trying to find that perfect neighborhood, I have a feeling that Bennett Valley could be a great option for you. If you're curious to see a little bit more about it, talk a little bit more in depth about some of those specific neighborhoods within Bennett Valley, let's chat. You can absolutely reach out. Our information is down below. We'd love to set up a Zoom or a phone call with you and make this a smooth process for you to make your way into our area. Of course, if you liked this video, please click that like button. It means so much to us. Comment below. Was there anything that you loved to hear? Or if you're familiar with Bennett Valley, did we leave anything out? Put some of your favorites down there, and click the bell to be notified when we have more helpful information about all things Santa Rosa and Sonoma County and Sonoma County real estate. Thank you so much for tuning in. We cannot wait to see you next time. Thanks.